Hi, it's Neil Sean here on your entertainment news with the very gorgeous Mr. Bruno Langley, who tells us all about his latest music, acting, and of course being a Doctor Who icon. Remember though, Bruno,
if you miss it, you miss out.
So don't miss Bruno today on your entertainment news. Bruno, lovely to see you at last, and thanks for coming in. Now, let's just talk first, before anything. Music. Tell us all about your new EP. And what's an EP?
An EP, yeah, that's a good question. A lot of people don't know what that means. It means extended play, which is kind of an old term, I guess. But it's it means it's like a mini album. So it's 4 tracks, and I'm pretty excited because it's the first original music I've actually put out myself. So it's very interesting times at the moment.
People might think, oh, big soap star, pop star, but I was reading about you and I didn't realise you are musical, as it were. You can play the cello, am I right? You can play the piano.
I used to play the cello.
But you know, you started with a passion for music, clearly.
I think my parents always brought me and my siblings up. We had to sort of learn an instrument. They were like, okay, kid, when do you want to play, like violin, cello? So I played the cello, but I found it very difficult to do. It's very technical.
It's a big thing to take around.
It is. It's not the coolest as well for a young guy. I just find it's easier to sit down at a piano and play the keys. It's just so easy. It's not like you have to think about all these things.
And what's the process like? You write your own music, but for you, are you like, say, on the set and you get an idea, or, you know, because you know some songwriters, Bruno, I've always noted they can just go into a room and their mind almost kicks into just to write a song. And I've always thought, surely you must be like, I don't know, walking on the road and think, that's quite a good title. You know what I mean? I'll jot that down.
I think it's whatever sets you off on that little journey of producing the song. It might be like a certain little bass line and you do it from there.
Yeah.
Or it's 2 chords you keep playing and you work from there. Or something happens in your life or a certain lyric and you work around it from there. Do you know what I mean? It's different either way, but as you probably know, it's like the best songs are written very quick.
Yeah.
And you don't really need to work at it. That's what I've found. I feel like they just come to you, you know? She's choosing, and your heart is bruising as she slips away.
We know you as an actor, of course. We know you brilliantly portraying the bad boy in Coronation Street, but I didn't realise you'd been in Doctor Who. I mean, what was that like for you because that's such a cult programme, isn't it?
I didn't realise how like cult it was until I did some of these, you know, the sci-fi conventions. I've been there's been a few in the UK and I did some in the States as well, and I forget how people sort of click into these shows.
They know more about it than you, actually.
Way more than I do. But I find all these people really kind of, you could say like geeky, but they're all so lovely. Do you know what I mean? And it's a big part of their lives. So I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but it was the fact because when I did Doctor Who, it was Christopher Eccleston. It's when they brought it back in 2005. So just to work with him, because he's one of my favourite actors.
Brilliant actor. And actually, I liked Doctor Who when he was in it, because it seemed completely different to anything I've ever seen before. You tend to go on the comic side, don't they, with it? And he played it quite straight, I thought.
He did. You know. For a lot of people growing up, that's their Doctor Who. You know what it's like, because it's been going for, oh God, probably longer than Corrie or something, is it, Doctor Who?
About the same time.
Maybe about the same.
Yeah.
They're both huge institutions.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to my first episode, it was where the Daleks first started to fly. So I was I was very impressed that I was part of that.